Let's talk about the trip to China by uh, Trump and the executives, which have accomplished absolutely nothing for the United States except to lower our standing in the world. So understand. Chairman Xi talked about strategic issues. He talked about rising nations. He talked about stability on the world stage. What did Trump say? This is going to be hard to believe, but we have a whole lot of wonderful Chinese restaurants in the United States, and they outnumber the five largest fast food chains combined. There's just the logic of this is more than I can possibly bear. Meanwhile, I'm talking about there's no talk really about Taiwan and American support for Taiwan. Marco Rubio looked like he was caving and saying essentially, well, maybe there should be a referendum in Taiwan. And the Chinese would treat that with the utmost fairness, the same way Russia did with the vote in Poland after World War II. Nothing could be worse than suggesting something like that, but that's little Marco Rubio. Meanwhile, Iran is letting Chinese ships through the Strait of Hormuz, and it has been reported any number of times that China is providing weapons and armaments to Iran, and now with the floodgates open for China to buy Iranian oil, they're funding the Iranian war against the United States. I might note also that China is supporting Russia and its misguided war against Ukraine. I'll divert for just a second. Russia yesterday had one of its largest missile attacks against Ukraine and in fact, attacked a UN humanitarian mission. That's how serious Trump's good friend Putin is about any type of peace in that part of the world. The Russia has also gotten Trump to agree to have NVIDIA sell its top-end chips to 10 of its firms, which means that China will be able to reverse engineer them. And these chips are about three times more powerful than what China has at the moment. And I think it was President Biden that said he wouldn't let NVIDIA sell these because it's a national security risk. But that doesn't stop Trump, and it didn't stop him sending a bunch to, as I said earlier, Saudi Arabia, and no telling what they're doing with it. So this is what's going on. I think we look like fools on the world stage to have some clown like this represent the United States, and I can only imagine what Chairman Xi takes of all this, of how stupid we must be. Years ago, I was invited to China under a different regime, which was under different leadership around the year 2000 to give a series of speeches. And I found them, at the time, they were open to Western ideas. They wanted to know about a number of things that we had done in the environmental area and trade areas and all that. And I found them very serious, amiable people, albeit with a different viewpoint than we had. But I think now, not only do I think we would not be invited back to give those speeches, we're looked at as a minor player on the world stage who are simply run by a bunch of fools.